Hey everyone, today I'm in Central Park and I'm going to show you a couple ways to find some garnets in the park. Show you two locations that I really like. The first location is going to be Summit Rock. I'm going to show you what to look for and where to look for it. With some of these tips, you should be able to find garnets anywhere you are in the park. So one of the first things to check is the big rocks that line the path. Keep an eye out for the mica that's next to the quartz. When you get in real close, you can see the little red specks, which are the garnets. The second place to look is where they've taken rock and they've used it to build something with. Either like some steps or a bench or an archway. Those rocks come from all over the park. The next place to look is the rainwater runoff. You can find a little bit off the trail, but it usually concentrates anything that's a little heavy down to the bottom. You're gonna find garnets in these little rocks here. So that's Summit Rock. There's a lot of nice stuff to see out here. It's worth coming up here. I come out here at least once a week to hang out. I hope you liked it as much as I do. Larger rock outcroppings are usually a little too dirty to find any garnets in there. It's worth taking a look at, but I wouldn't spend too much time there. The last spot we're going to go to is going to be the Glen Span Arch. It's got some really nice blocks, and I'm going to show you where I found some garnets. I recommend going to the arch in the middle of the day at the most brightest. The garnets on the corner are easy to see, but as soon as it starts to get a little dark, it's kind of hard to see everything. So that's the Glen Span Arch. Probably some of the best garnets in the park. last place to check is any new construction you find in the park. You never know what they dug up. So in this new construction, there's 2 rocks here that are worth looking at. This one's here got little garnets in it. And this one here has feldspar crystals. Right here is a large chunk of red quartz, worth throwing in a tumbler. So today we went to Summit Rock and the Glen Span Arch. The main places to look for in the park are the rocks that line the trail and anywhere that you find rocks that have been turned into blocks and used for building. The second best places to look is going to be any new construction you see on the ground, or if you see any rain runoff. Remember to find the mica that's next to the quartz. The last place to look is going to be any of the large outcroppings in the park. They're really nice to look at and have a picnic, but they're a little too dirty to find anything worth looking at. Thanks for coming out in the park with me today.